when I was a kid, when the milk used to be delivered, that's how long ago it was, and they'd have these bottles, and then they have the silver tops, and then one every now and then would have a gold top, and that means there was more cream in it. And me, my brother and sister would fight over that in the morning because that on cornflakes with that cream in it was like, that was the bomb. Okay, so when the cream rises to the top, that's the old saying. Well, how does the cream rise to the top in a creative world? What is that, just because you're more talented? That's what a lot of people think. No, it's not about talent. It's about skill, and it's about process, and it's about hard work. You know, I've got some friends that are, very, very successful songwriters and multi-Grammys and hit records and all that stuff. And when someone says, how did you were so lucky. And it's like, oh yeah, I was lucky working for 25 years. I've been working at this for a long time. And so what I love to do, I love to work with other people that are hardworking. I'd rather write a song or co-write a song, work on a record with someone with this much talent and this much hard work. Because when I work with people who are talented and they're not hardworking, when things go wrong, they get a little crappy, the baggage aspect. No, you want a coffee? You hungry? Want a break? No, I want to work, And so there's a couple of things I look for when I work with someone. I want someone that's willing to learn, grow, be able, I can challenge them, and they can challenge me back. That's two-way or three-way, how many people in the room. I like that, There's an old saying, iron, right? Iron sharpens iron. Rubbing two pieces of iron, makes a knife gets sharper. So I like that. What I don't like is when I do that and they give up too early. Or if I say, look, that second verse is not good enough, they go, well, you do it, kind of thing. No, it's not going to work. So I'm always pushing people to have self-discipline and to think like a publisher, think like a record label. And so I just want to encourage you to think like that. Not too long ago, a person reached out to me to write a song with them. And it was for their record, and I was excited by that, that concept. So I go to the studio with them, and I've got a busy schedule, So I said I could do it between 11 and 2, and then I got to head back out. Oh yeah, no worries. Yeah, great. So I get there at 11. It's like, hey, you want a coffee? It's like, no, I'm good. Let's go. You hungry? No. So we work for half an hour. I was like, want to have lunch? And I go, no, I want to write a song. Okay, so we wrote a few lines of thing, then we had lunch. And to their mind, that was a writing session. That's not a writing session to me. A writing session means we get something done that when we leave here, we know where the song's going. We've got a structure, we've got a verse or a chord, we've got something we can hang a hat on. And then when I go back to my studio and he's in your little studio, we start sending things back and we get together and we finish a song, and we're going to finish it by next week or week after. We're going to finish it. And we're going to send it to that artist or for that record, especially for his record. He was supposed to get back to me next week, and he didn't get back to me, and I got busy. And then I saw him a few weeks ago, and I said, what's happening with that song? And he goes, what song? And I was like, yeah, I don't think we're going to write songs together. I don't see a future in this relationship. And so, and I live in that world. I want to work with people that like working. And if I send them a track, they'll do what they said. I'll send the drums back, or if I send them lyrics, I'll send a little chord thing back, or whatever. We work together. So when I coach, I'm coaching you to think like that. I want to encourage you to work and write and develop, and not rely on your talent, but develop your skill. Discover a process. Come to the Songwriter Workshop. That's where I was heading the whole time. Come to the songwriterworkshop.com, and let me teach you a process that you can create, make your own process, and infuse this self-discipline into your creativity so that you can actually write a song in a sitting. See you then.